Hello again. Dorothy, your toenails are too long, darling. I'm sorry. We are coming up on the end of my time in Kansas, which is very disappointing. I need to post some pictures, but it has just been so wonderful being out here in the middle of nowhere where it's quiet and you see things like butterflies and birds and fireflies and all sorts of really exciting things all the time. There's tons of cows. Like it just, I don't know. When I was pulling up last Wednesday, and like the wind was really blowing pretty good that day, which it does here better than it does home in Nashville. The wind is better. Anyhow, like watching like the native grass like just blowing in the wind was just like, oh, yeah, you don't get that in Nashville. So anyhow, it's really nice to be here. I, in honor of wrapping up my trip, thought that I would talk about or visit the animals that have been here with me, because there have been a lot, and it's been kind of fun. So I've had crows around me a good bit. In our lovely bird book, we have superpowers are finding the sparkle, seeing beyond the obvious, shape-shifting, communication, self-reflection, and intelligence. Wisdom from Crow, do not fear changing realities, for something new is always around the corner. Magic is all around, you'll see it if you start paying attention. That is true. When Crow appears, ask if a new opportunity is trying to make itself known to you. What are you avoiding looking at directly? What benefits might be awaiting if you let go of your inner resistance? Open your mind and look for new ideas in unusual places. And finally, Crow would like me to know, if you can visualize a different version of something, you have the power to manifest it. Change the way you see things, and the things you will see change, which I love. There have also been several doves. Superpowers of the dove are peace, harmony, love, maternal instincts, comfort, gentleness, spirituality, renewal, and compassion. Wisdom from the dove, creating a peaceful, nurturing, clutter-free environment is a great step toward prioritizing mental and emotional health and safety. Yeah. Inspiration for change, calm, and peace can be found in many places, including the mind. Solid advice. When dove appears, look for ways you can spread goodness in your community, your heart, and the world at large, which I am actively doing. And dove would like me to know, this may be the right moment for a fresh start, but only you know that for sure. Have confidence in the little whispers you hear inside your body, mind, and spirit. It's very possible I might have to pause this to yell for Max. Oh, no, I just saw his little butt. He's there. Okay. So the other day when we had a bunch of rain, there was a heron out on the pond. So superpowers of the heron, we've got elegance, patience, wisdom, self-reliance, ability to commune with the spirit world, evolution, surprising strength, renewal, and metamorphosis. Wisdom from the heron, being content in one's own life is a great gift. Contentment doesn't mean everything is perfect, of course, but rather that it's possible to feel satisfied with what already exists in your orbit. When heron appears, examine what you think you need to be at peace and compare it to what you've already got. Is it possible you already have what you want and or need? And heron would like me to know, you are enough. Of course, there's always room to dream new dreams and develop new desires, but simply being present is a rare and amazing place to be. And that is very true. Hummingbird, I had a hummingbird fly over where some flowers are. I think Saturday afternoon. Superpowers, joy, receiving, sweetness, gratitude, good luck, accomplishing the impossible. There are bugs everywhere. Oh my God. Overcoming limiting beliefs, beauty, childlike wonder, and love. Wisdom from hummingbird, there is no benefit to playing small, and it's not possible to receive too much abundance. There will always be enough for everyone. When hummingbird appears, celebrate yourself and the way you show up in the world. Be open to receiving all the sweetness life has to offer. What will you gift to yourself? And hummingbird would like me to know, expect more joy and ease soon. Open your heart and beat your wings. The world is ready for your unique brand of beauty and style. The hummingbird was Grandma's favorite bird. Really matched her personality. We have got the meadowlark, specifically the eastern meadowlark here, but this just says meadowlark. We're going to go with it because it looks like it. Superpowers, we have hope, strength, momentum, resilience, self-expression, having a cheery disposition, enchanting loved ones and strangers alike. Wisdom from meadowlark, if you're having trouble seeing the bright side, go look in a mirror. There it is, and there you are. When meadowlark appears, what's been feeling heavy recently? Can you change anything about it? Conversely, what's been bringing you great joy? How can you cultivate more of that? And meadowlark would like me to know, you've got this. Sometimes it might feel like you don't, but you actually do. You are one of the brightest spots in the world to more people than you realize. I think we might be done with the bird book. We're done with the bird book. There's so many books. All right. I'm just reading all of these as face up because I feel like that makes sense. I have seen tons of ants. Time to collaborate. When ant spirit comes to visit, it's time to celebrate the benefits of working in a partnership. Spirit reminds you that to build your dream, you need to work with others, accept help, and trust in your most important partnership, the one you have with Spirit. Your intentions will come to fruition if you remain awake and focused on creating your reality. Remember that the world around you can easily seduce you if you don't have some sort of practice or discipline like meditation to help keep you on track. Connecting with others and having accountability partners can be helpful, as it's unlikely that everyone will fall asleep at the same time. The other message Ant Spirit holds is that you are now at an auspicious time, I love that word, to ask for help and receive it. Everything is working to support you right now. I will gladly take that. I'm going to read the beaver because there's Max. I pulled the beaver on the first. Lay a solid foundation. Beaver Spirit is here to tell you about a power within you that is born of Spirit, the source from which all life arises. This is the power to establish the sacred connection with universal consciousness and co-create the world you desire. Know that it takes work to lay a solid foundation for your dreams. If, with Spirit as your partner, you bring the twigs and branches of your intentions and desires and spread them across the river of time, you'll be amazed at what you can do. Man. That which you desire will come to you and remain sustainably if you build on a sturdy foundation. Keep your intention and energy consistent and deliberate, using all your resources and the energy of this wonderful, productive time. Spirit is your partner, helping you along as you change the course of your life in the way your heart desires. That is nice. Okay. Bee Spirit, there's been a ton of bees. Bee Spirit's message is that sweet rewards are on their way if you are willing to get your ego out of the way. Bee Spirit knows not to let a good sense of being separate get in the way of a good thing. Spirit is always producing honey. Miracles and magic are everywhere. When you connect with the great hive, you are vibrating and buzzing in exquisite harmony with all. Bee Spirit asks that your focus be on connectivity. Your body, heart, soul, and psyche experience total interconnectedness and a true integration when you self-forget, when you remember that you are part of a greater unified consciousness. Bee Spirit wants you to remember that your part in divine partnership with the conscious universe is being rewarded, even if you can't see that yet, and asks that you share your good fortune, as there is plenty of honey for all. Be part of the larger whole, the force that brings forth all that is sweet and delightful. We're going to do Buffalo Spirit since this is where so many buffalo used to roam in this area, and I've had dreams about buffalo being out here, and anyhow. Buffalo Spirit comes to remind you of the extraordinary potential available when you adopt a mindset of abundance. The ancient people of the Americas saw the buffalo as a symbol of abundance because the herds roamed far and wide and provided so many gifts: the meat, the hide, and the bones. The tribes who hunted the buffalo used every bit of them, wasting nothing. Max would like to go inside. I'm going to keep reading. So 2, do you have many gifts available? Buffalo Spirit appears to let you know that you are in a powerful time to manifest your desires, not by force, but rather by following a natural path that rises up before you. Whether it be love, money, inspiration, or support, it's all there for you to claim. When you are grateful, you align yourself with the truth that the world is rich and teeming with resources. There is always more than enough, and you are always enough. Buffalo Spirit's message is to remember that you co-create your reality with Spirit, so offer thanks and praise as you acknowledge all that you have and all that is possible. Solid. Butterfly Spirit. So many butterflies. Fucking love it. Joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is a focus when Butterfly flutters before you. Transformation is inevitable as you grow into your most beautiful, empowered, there we go, self. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. Even relationships must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, stop taking yourself too seriously, and choose to be playful, loving, and joyous, you will soon know the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. Today is a day for joy, so alight, look around, and see the beauty that is everywhere and in everyone, including you. That is lovely. We've got a bunch of cows. You are at a beautiful point in your life today, for your needs are being met effortlessly and in so many ways. Fully embrace this truth by focusing on all you have right now, including the positive relationships that sustain you, the work you are proud to do to contribute to the world, and the activities that inspire you and nourish your soul. Cow Spirit nudges you to pay attention because this is the perfect time to focus on the choices, actions, and behaviors that you know feed your soul and bring your heart contentment. Now is also the time when you will see many of your projects and commitment that were set in motion in the past begin to yield valuable gifts that will bring you joy and love and sustain you for a long time to come. Man, stay positive and share your well-being with others. The more you share, the more you will manifest, so be generous. Cow Spirit promises you will never run out of miracles. Like that. Crow Spirit, as you look around you, can you sense the magic that pulses through the world? Have you witnessed how every thought can become a thing? How every intention can call the universe into action as the sacred laws shape what you experience? The universe works in perfect order. When you align your feelings, thoughts, and beliefs with Spirit, you will want to crow with delight, feeling the excitement and wonder of being in harmony with something much larger than yourself. Crow Spirit says you are right on target now to see your dreams magically come into being in the visible world. The laws of abundance, compensation, frequency, and praise are operating in your favor now. Remember to be grateful and praise what is yours, even if it is still coalescing into form, still residing in the invisible realms of co-creation. No matter what area of your life you're concerned with now, what you hope for is on its way, for Spirit is your co-creation partner. There's a lot. I've got dogs with me, which I know probably doesn't count for wild animals out here, but we're going to go for it. Dog Spirit appears to remind you that although change is a part of life and all of us are meant to evolve, our love and commitments remain strong. You are loved now and can trust that this higher love is true. Spirit loves you, and love has arrived in many forms now, manifesting in the people you surround yourself with, expressed uniquely through them. Dog Spirit also says, be true to that which you love, for now is a time of good fortune. Be steady as you recognize that people and things are always transforming. Your heart is loving and true, and Dog Spirit wants you to know that your steadfast commitment to experiencing and expressing love will attract and manifest more love. You deserve all of it. Have faith in Spirit's plan for you. Next, we have the dove. Again, with her peaceful cooing, the gentle dove spirit invites you to embrace the energy of peace and allow compassion to warm your heart. Oh, spider web. I forgot about that. Just trying to get rid of my hair. You always have the power to generate peace within you. And the appearance of dove spirit is a reminder that today and every day is a good day to meditate, to quiet any turbulence within you as you embody tranquility. Above, below, and all around you, much may be happening to distract you, but you are called to engage in it. You are called to engage it with the heart of a peacemaker, asking yourself, what would peace do? Well, that's what my name means, so. Can you agree to disagree? The peace you seek rises within and spreads out into the world as Spirit sends her messenger to remind you of the beauty of a harmonious existence with all that is. How beautiful and powerful is your compassionate heart. It's a bunch of dragonflies. Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of all the wisdom and truth available at all times. Just as a dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, Dragonfly Spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses, for there is a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone, for a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fears dissipate as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, aligning, always in communication with you. Alighting when you are preoccupied, Dragonfly Spirit offers this message. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path to your soul, your soul needs to travel to have the experiences it craves. I like that, because I have a lot of weird dreams. Let's see. I have seen a couple grasshoppers, not nearly as many as I used to when I was in high school. I remember, quick side note, my first car, the AC took forever to turn on, and you'd have to roll down the windows to cool it down when you left. And as I would be driving up the driveway, grasshoppers would just be flying everywhere in front of my car, and like inevitably one would like land in my car, and then, you know, I'd have to get the grasshopper out, and yeah. Anyhow, I'm glad that I have seen a couple of grasshoppers since I've been here, because grasshoppers are important. Right now, you are poised to jump up into the next level of your life and move forward into something even better than you could have ever imagined. When Grasshopper Spirit appears, it is a fortuitous time to take a leap into the unknown, for Grasshopper Spirit represents the innovative spirit that says, why not, and has faith in the powers of co-creation. You are being called to trust that this is the right time to go with that idea, relationship, or situation. Take risks, for abundance in all forms will show up for you. Wondrous things await when Grasshopper Spirit appears. You are not going to go backwards, so listen to your intuition rather than your fearful ego that resists any change and clings worriedly to what was. I thought I heard a vehicle. Luck is on your side. Jump up and forward with confidence, for Spirit has so much in store for you if you only take that leap. Hummingbird. The hummingbird's wings beat so swiftly it can hover in seeming stillness as it drinks deeply from a flower. Hummingbird Spirit comes to remind you that the beauty and sweetness of life is in the eternal now, the timeless present. Here and now, you are becoming the person you wish to be, to have the experiences you wish to have. Focus your energy on the flower before you, for what you desire is being provided. Yes, there are blossoms everywhere. The choices can be dazzling. Hummingbird Spirit's message is that you have no need to go about in search of something better, for all that you require and desire is before you. You will know this as you become still, feeling your connection to Spirit, who loves you unconditionally and will always provide for you. I don't often get animals, I'm on a bug, that I don't see in real life. There's a lot in here, but I don't feel like I pull them very often. It's almost always ones that I interact with in some way. Anyhow, have I seen moths or was it just butterflies? I think, I'm sure I've seen one, but it hasn't been like apparent to me, so we're not gonna worry about it. I know there weren't as many towards the back, if any. Ah, spider, ha! Because, yeah. This spider currently has some of my hair in its web, so I'm glad that I'm helping. Weaving your dreams into the fabric of life begins with a single thread of intention, and then spirit joins as your co-weaving partner. Take but a single step to make your dream a reality, and spirit will take 10 towards you, for the universe is designed to support your dream weaving. Spider spirit arrives when you need reminding of the awesome power of co-creation with spirit. Ideas and resources will begin to appear as if by magic as you begin to bring your dreams from the realm of intention into the world of the senses where they take form. So be clear about your intentions and then act as if you have become the one that lives the life you desire. Another message of Spider Spirit is about any creative project you may be considering: writing, painting, music, journaling, gardening, etc. Now is the time when inspiration wants to be channeled through. Creative projects are successful now if you are so inclined. Let yourself be open to abundance. Solid advice. Yeah, I think this is it. Well, anyhow, thank you for joining me for that. Hopefully that was fun for you. Maybe brought something to your mind for something that you are encountering in your own life right now. I definitely believe that these messages, can apply to so many of us. We're all going through, similar things with someone else, even if we don't necessarily know where they're at because we've had, a weird life or something like that. I don't know, resonance is really important. And I think that's partially too why I'm not really like pushing anything with this. And I'm still trying to kind of figure out what exactly it is that I want to do, because my main issue is I can see like 10 years down the road, and like what could happen in like year 3 and 5 and 8, and like they're really, really big things too. Hey Dorothy, what's up, girl? You wanna come here? Yeah. Anyhow, I definitely am trying to be more present in the moment. Being out here at a place like this makes it a lot easier. Dorothy's about to lose her mind. I know, there's bugs everywhere, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's become really clear to me that I need to find some way to get time in nature, to get time in the sun, like to just be able to recharge. And unfortunately, I can't do that at my house. So, anyhow, don't know how we're going to resolve that one, but I know that it will all work itself out. Headed back tomorrow. Gotta work on Thursday. She's losing her mind. Anyhow, it's been a really great week. Really grateful for the things that I got to do and the time that I got to have out here, reconnecting with, parts of myself that have always been here. You know, this is where I lived for the first 5 years of my life, and 12 to 17. So not a whole lot of time, but, you know, and I definitely didn't appreciate it back then the way that I do now. You know, I mean, I left when I was 17. I was like, nope, we're out. Yeah, I definitely can appreciate it more. I think being gone for 20 years, you know, 21, it'll be 20 years in Nashville next summer. It's crazy. Lots happened over the years, but I think being intentional with coming back here, you know, will be something that's always important, because this is where I recharge and, you know, really feel connected with like my ancestors, and, you know, it feels so many bugs. Despite current circumstances, you know, with me not being welcome here normally, like, I still feel immense peace while I'm out here. Like, how could you not, you know? And I just, you know, yeah, I'm taking as many pictures as I can and spending as much time with dogs outside as they would like, and some time outside by myself, which has been good. I let myself get distracted too much at home, I think, which is easy to do. I need to stop watching TV. You know, it's fun sometimes to just disconnect. I don't think now is the time to disconnect. Anyhow, I don't know when I will be back. I imagine it will not be in the next couple of days. Oh, my watch is, I wonder if he's, where's that? I don't know where it went. Well, anyhow, I lost it. I got his attention though. Dorothy still is losing her mind with all these bugs. All right, time to get a shower, get ready, do laundry, prepare for re-entering life, I suppose. Yeah, thanks for joining me on this journey in Kansas over the last few days. Bye.